Mumu. Right now you can get up to 16 free stocks, 15 of them valued up to $2,000 a share by using my link in the description below. Right now you will also receive a $50 cash reward, and depending on your deposit amount, right now you can also get one free share of Tesla or Google. This offer ends August 31st. So go ahead and check out Mumu. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Now let's get right into today's video here. So today I want to talk about a new Robinhood feature that allows you to add customizable metrics to your options chain, transforming the way you trade options here on Robinhood. So Robinhood has been doing a really great job at adding a lot of new features at a very fast pace. So let's go ahead and talk about this new feature here on Robinhood. So first things first, you want to go into the options for a stock here. So for today's video, I'm going to go over to ticker symbol PLUG. This is Plug Power. And again, we want to go into the options for this stock. So the options are down here on the bottom right. There's a button that says Trade Plug Options. So let's go ahead and click on that. This will take us to the options chain for this particular stock, which again is ticker symbol PLUG. So here, there are three metrics that we can modify. You can also do this on the mobile app as well. In fact, it might be even more useful on the mobile app, I think, but it's still useful here on the desktop application, which is what we're on right now. So what are the three metrics we can modify here? So we can modify this break-even column, this to break-even column, and then the ask price. So let's go ahead and start over here. So what you want to do first is you want to hover over the heading here. So the break-even label here. Notice that once you hover over it, the background gets a little bit lighter and you see this icon right here. So you want to go ahead and click on this icon. And so once we click on that, this pop-up shows up that says select a new metric for your buy options chain, because right now we're on buying options. So what's nice about this is we can customize the buy options chain, and then we can customize the sell options chain to be different as well. So when you're buying options, you see different things versus when you're selling options. Now, I would go ahead and click on this question mark right here. So this is a button here, and if we click on it, what's nice about this is, number one, you can learn more about metrics by going here. This is a link right here. But also, here it's going to explain all of the different metrics you can select and what they are, right? So bid price, ask price, mark price, last price, high price, low price, net change. You can go into IVM probability, you can go into volume, you can go into the Greeks here. So it's going to quickly tell you here what all of these things are and what they mean, which is pretty nice if you're new, don't understand what all of this terminology means. So anyways, you can click on that. I would highly suggest you do here. But here, like it says here, right, we can now select a new metric. So in other words, instead of seeing the break-even price in this column, we can change this column to show us something different, maybe something that's more useful to us. So maybe when it comes to buying options, maybe you're more interested in seeing, let's say for example, maybe you're more interested in theta decay, right? Because when you're buying options, theta works against you, right? Time works against you. Theta decay is bad. So maybe you're more interested in that. So here we see theta. So I can actually click on here. And now as we can see, this column has changed to now show me the theta for this option. And I can quickly see them here without having to open it up, click on this option. I think on the mobile app, it's a lot harder as well to navigate to, where you see all of these different metrics. Now you can just quickly see what, is really important to you. And, from that, go and enter your position very quickly. Now, like I mentioned, right, this is one of the columns. You can also modify this to break even column. And so again, same concept, you click on here and you can select something different. So maybe here I'm more interested in let's say volume, for example. So I'll click on volume. So now I can see the volume for all of these different options. And again, I can see this very quickly because it's right there. Don't have to click on this, open it, find, look for it in here, because a lot of things in here, it's just right there right away. And again, you can do this on the mobile app as well, which again, I think it's going to be more useful on the mobile app, but it's also useful here. Now this next column, percentage change, you cannot modify this, it looks like, so that does need to stay there. And what does this mean? I think this means basically, how much has the options price changed from day to day, right? So from I believe this means, in one day it changed. This option, for example, that I'm hovering over, dropped by 20% in value. I believe that's what it means. And then this change is the actual dollar amount that it changed. So again, these two you cannot modify here. Now this third column, this ask price column, can be modified. And this one's actually a little bit different than these first two over here. So again, if we hover over this ask price label, again, you'll see this little icon here that you can click on. So let's click on this. So we still get a pop-up here, but again, notice that it's different. It's showing us different information. So default price, natural price. So that's what's selected right now. So the natural price, if you select this, the price you're going to see here is going to be the ask price if you're buying an option, which that's what we're on right now, or the bid price if you're selling an option. So if I were to go to sell here, it would show the bid price. Right now it's showing the ask because we're buying an option here. Now, remember, a lot of the times, sometimes you want to go somewhere in between the ask price and the bid price. So if you're more interested in that, you can actually select this, which is going to be mark price, the midpoint between the ask price and the bid price. So I could go ahead and select this, and now you notice, some of these changed here. So it really depends on what you want here, but you could do natural price or mark price here. And again, what's really nice about this is I can go into sell now, and I can change these, right? These are going to be different for selling options. In fact, you can already see that they're different because I already messed with this earlier. It was yesterday. So for selling options, let's say you're more interested in theta decay because theta is something that you want when you're selling an option. And let's say you're also more interested in implied volatility because remember, the higher IV on an option, the higher the premiums are going to be. So you can see implied volatility again very quickly here. And you can kind of see how they change as well. So that's what I have it set to right now for selling options. But again, you can modify these and basically select any of these that you want here at any time. So again, this is a really great feature. I wanted to share it with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Check out the Discord, a link to it in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time.